Well, here we are this afternoon at the Look Good Feel Good event at Highfields Library, and I'm here at the moment talking to Lee Tompkins of Migraine Action. Hi Lee.
Hello.
Are you enjoying the day?
It's been a fantastic day. We've had so much really good response, great buzz in the room and everything, so I think people are enjoying it.
Good. I've got a few questions for you if you don't mind. Okay. Can you tell us a bit more about your organisation?
Well, Migraine Action is totally devoted to people who suffer with migraine. We've been going 52 years, and about 2 years ago we actually moved here to Leicester. So we're based in Leicester really because it means we can get to the four corners of the country really. So we have a very big outreach programme. We do meetings like this most weekends, and we're really here for anyone who actually has migraine. The trouble with migraine is that it's not very well understood. There isn't a cure, there isn't a diagnostic test. We don't actually know what causes it. So what we're all about is helping people to understand their migraine, how to understand how to treat their migraine and how to manage it so migraine doesn't dominate their life.
And what kind of services do you offer to do that?
Well, we've got, we're actually a membership organisation, so it's £12.50 to join a year. We've got a website, we have a helpline, we have over 100 leaflets on migraine. So any aspect of migraine that you want to know about, we've probably got a leaflet that covers it.
Excellent, and there's a vast array of them here. I'll just scan round. And it's been absolutely fantastic because I've certainly found out a lot more about migraine than I knew before. I'm particularly interested, Lee, in some of the work that you've been doing with children and migraine.
Yes, a lot of our membership, we did a membership survey and about 80% of people said they realised looking back they'd had migraine when they were children but no one had diagnosed it then. And some people didn't get diagnosed till they were 18 or 20 years old. So last year we launched a very big programme for children with migraine. So we provided information to teachers, to school nurses, to parents, and then we set up 3 different websites depending on the age of the children. So we've got one for the youngsters, which is all lovely cartoons. That's for kids up to 11. We have 11 to 14, which is the sort of Hollyoaks sort of group. Yeah. And then we've got 14 to 17 who all think they're just so grown up. But it's been very important to have all this sort of leaflets and information. There's lots of games. And actually we find children being able to talk to other children who also suffer from migraine can really helps them to understand, helps them to accept what they have.
Great. And what other organisations do you work with, Lee?
Well, we do quite a lot of work with other migraine organisations. So we work with a group called MIPCA, and they train doctors on how to deal with migraine. And we also work with lots of charities where migraine is very much aligned to. So there's a condition called Meniere's, and that's a charity that that's a condition causes lots of dizziness, vertigo, and people feeling really quite ill. And we find a lot of people who get migraine get that. We work with epilepsy. We work with all sorts of other organisations where we know migraine is quite common in those groups. So we try to get the message as wide as we can.
Excellent. And what do you think about events like these happening in places like libraries?
I think this library is the centre, obviously, of the whole location. I found it a bit difficult to find, but once I got here, it's buzzing, absolutely buzzing. And I think, people come to a library for information and support, don't they? And it's just the most perfect venue for us to come and just try and spread the word a little bit. You don't have to suffer alone if you've got migraine.
Okay, Lee, thanks for your input today, and I hope the organisation continues to thrive and you get the message out there. Thank you very much.